What's up, my daring detectives? I hope you are having a fantastic day. Welcome to today's video. We're diving back into Sherlock Holmes for Chapter 3.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
So yeah, we can dive back into this. This looks like it's going to be the demo that we played earlier. So we kind of got an idea what we're already getting into.
But good thing we stopped that demo short so we didn't play the whole chapter.
Didn't spoil everything. Ha. Yeah, so this will be somewhat new, somewhat not.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm going to make some different choices on the things that I can make different
Don't make
choices.
Watson take his pants off.
I'm going to make Watson take his pants off.
No, he's going to get sent to the facility for sure.
I think that ship has sailed.
We can send Sherlock. He'll get out. Watson, I don't think will get
I am
out.
Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
Every guy didn't like her.
No, I just want to look around.
The Asylum's facilities, actually. I've heard great things about the work you do here.
Permission to go
don't
anywhere
remember.
would have to come from Professor Gygax. Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress.
All right.
See? Take a look for yourself.
Oh,
Knowing now what we know.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work
it seems so
hardly stops
horrifying,
here.
but like
Yet
realistically,
satisfaction
this
of
is what
perfecting the
asylums
mind
were like.
compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a
Up
soul
until
into your
recently, too.
establishment.
Yeah, very recent.
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him.
Way to sneakily do that one. That man there is a fraud.
That man, well, the real Amos Colby lies 6 feet under in London.
No. In my line of work, it can't
Interesting.
wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to
wish
get
to
the truth,
recuperate,
the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lives
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to
recognize Sherlock?
discuss.
Nurse,
Oh, I
if
think
you'd be
he
so kind
did.
as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor.
That sounded ominous.
Unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of.
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in my care.
I'm sure. So, not really any agency. Pretty much the same thing happened.
Yeah. I really wish developers would take that more seriously. When you give options,
Let's
change the
not
choice
resort to
options too.
brute
Or
force.
the
Do
answers.
not worry.
Even if you need the story to progress a certain
My
way, at
methods are
least have
rather
it
more
be in a
delicate.
different way that the
Yeah.
story progresses.
Yeah.
Like, this one I sort of get, because, like, the first time when he lied, he wasn't very
Such
convincing.
Yeah.
So she was like,
Then take him to the
oh.
holding chamber.
And then this one where he was
We
like,
need to decide
oh,
precisely.
the
being-
real Amos Colby,
yeah.
and she was like, interesting. So there was a little bit of variation for the story to continue the same way. Hey, my drunk snoring roommate.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's crack this. I don't remember what I'm doing. Do you remember what it is?
2, 4, 3, 1. I bet.
2, 4, 3, 1.
Let's see how good I am.
2, 4, 1.
Oh,
Well
look at that, you
done.
guys. I'm going to break into the Louvre. I'm amazing.
Careful, don't announce our plans on the internet.
I totally just cracked that.
A truncheon.
I
not
say
the
picking
typical
locks is
tool for a
difficult.
nurse.
Yes. Because, holding chamber. Because, picking locks in real life is just like a
So
video game.
obviously so easy.
Obviously.
They obviously modeled it right after picking locks in real life. Oh, what are you going to find up here?
I don't know.
This
Wow, it's
sedative worked
drugs.
faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself.
Train myself.
Build up a
Holmes' way of dealing with everything. Train myself.
Hey, take these mysterious drugs. That sounds great.
Want to be immune to cocaine. I'm going to train myself.
I'm just gonna take a bunch of it. That sounds great. Eh?
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
What a shame.
Maybe you should do a lot of sneaking around so you become immune to that too.
I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh. The women look like just crazed. The one guy looks crazy, but the women overall look like they would just grab your throat and rip it out.
Yeah, the history of women especially being like accused of mental illness and being put in asylums is a dark, dark tale. Hey, Napoleon.
I command you to free me at
Napoleon.
once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me. The goal. The impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Huh. Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic. Leader
How
of La
could you
Grande
not
Armée.
tell Sherlock?
Once I am free
Yeah,
and have exacted my
obviously.
revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
The apothecary.
Raw materials used to formulate medicine.
Just some salt.
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment. The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
Likely the second one.
Very sturdy. I might borrow
I
it.
might borrow it. This
I might
syringe.
borrow it. Yoink. No, I'm borrowing it.
Mine now. Nitty.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold.
Love
There
that
is
song.
nothing can console me
That's sung by her.
but my jolly sailor boy.
1,
I
3,
mean-
2, 3, 4.
1.
3, 2.
Oh. Oh, why does it keep doing that? 2.
3, 4.
Nice.
Master Assassino. That's what I'm gonna be. Break into everything.
I am Ezio Auditore.
I am. Nobody's gonna stop me.
A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
Poor Professor Becker. Do you think they just killed him, or do you think
A
they
simple
like?
toolbox
Depends
yet
if he was
capable
at their
of
beck or
repairing
call.
anything.
Really? That was necessary, was it?
It was. Comedic genius and master thief.
Oy vey.
This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil.
Good, nobody's smiling in that picture.
I can make out the names listed here.
You probably saw it's upside down, Sherlock.
Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
Probably.
Looks like it's still operational.
Should get in for it. Go for a ride.
Yeah, if you want a more in-depth view of this first little bit, definitely go
Archie
check
Hill,
out.
Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here.
The demo, because we definitely did a more investigative search. Note from Professor Becker.
Professor Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns upon my hand. The consequences of your inexcusable actions. My session with Gerda ended before it even began. Poor thing was so terrified she refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. What you did to Gerda will not and cannot happen again. Let it be known that I consider your methods a barbaric malpractice. If as you so boldly claim, you wish to be the future of my facility, you must embody my high standards. Do not disappoint me again. Professor Becker, Director of Black and Wise.
Ugh, poor guy.
Do not disappoint him. You will get the
Tubes
belt
of varying diameters.
Right, I got put stuff together in my...
in your mind palace.
Oh, I gotta go think about attacking that dude. I have to go, there's a dude there. What do I do about
What was that? Is someone there?
Friendly chatter should work.
There. That freaking button.
How to safely remove the block B guard.
A bottle of sedative, some syringes, and a metal tube.
Boom.
Use a handmade blowpipe. Could be possible to stay the guard from a distance using a handmade blowpipe. Perhaps one of the tubes from the storage room could suit. Yes, it could. Let's go get it. Man, we're cruising.
No, I think we should just walk up behind him very quietly and smack him over the head with the pipe.
That sounds great too. Sounds like a really good option.
This should suffice.
Looks like a little bit of rust on the inside.
Mm.
Add that to the tip of the needle.
Give him some tetanus.
Yep.
Hard to imagine that they're not getting that in copious amounts in this place.
Probably. If you cut yourself, you pretty much have to give up on life.
Yeah.
Right in the butt. Right in the butt. Can't you go in the butt? That's sad. Dav's missed opportunity on that one.
I mean, maybe, but I might. It shows like when I go down, it's like yellow. So I don't
think he's
it
gonna
would-
giggle if you hit him in the butt?
No, I'll probably get caught and thrown out.
Shoot him, just like hee hee hee.
Give me your clothes, good man.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention. At least from a
Where'd you put the
distance.
body?
I don't know where we put the body.
Manufactured and packaged here.
Oh, great. So you can get it for like a quarter of the price. You cut out the middleman.
This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
That's right.
Right.
5-figure discount, Sherlock. Good job. Air Schnitzer. I hasten. I did
did
it
that the last time
again.
too.
I hastened. Oh, I'm not. If I'm not consistent, I'm not anything else.
That's true. You're
I
very
hasten
consistent.
to assure you that your son is in good hands, and that his unexpected development of a psychological disorder can be remedied at our facility. I am sure you are concerned about your son's well-being, as am I, and I am confident our combined efforts will lead to a speedy recovery. The housing of our pharmaceuticals in your warehouse is an important part of this process. If you succeed at drawing officials' attention away from this precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you, safe, sound, and free of this unfortunate illness. Yours sincerely, Professor Gygax.
The absolute worst. Blackmail.
She crazy.
Hey girl. Hey Gerda, how you doing? Nope, not Gerda.
Nope.
Where's Gerda?
Next one there. I think that.
Hey
Nope.
Gerda. Nope.
That person's
This
just
one
in
is,
there
like,
praying.
right outside. Gerda?
Nope.
Gerda, where are you?
Did they give you to change? Or maybe you can't access her yet until you access some other things.
Oh, no,
Go
Gerda.
away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Yeah,
Miss,
fair.
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda? Who's Heidi?
You talk
Based
strange.
on the sign by the door?
You're going to Hell's
Probably
Door,
right.
aren't ya? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up.
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I merely...
I said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
Poor girl. Ugh. Oh, she was on the other side of this. Restricted area. Well,
Restricted? Sounds like fun.
the laundry. Okay. We got stuff's burning in here.
Evidence
fabric
board.
burnt in the furnace.
Of course, right? How else do you get rid of stuff?
A jalabia. A traditional garment
Eat
from
it?
northern Africa.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh. Good fiber.
Garments of several dozen
Get it.
people at
Clothing.
least.
Fibers. He does it again.
It's just, ugh.
Good lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
You think? She's missing
So
arms and
you're
legs.
I didn't realize I was on Haunted Doll Watch.
You're on Haunted Doll Watch. Alright, let's give Heidi back to Gerda. Hey, girl.
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad.
He's been
He was
silenced.
nice.
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was alright.
How did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear, and the screams would stop.
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
I mean, if I saw an adult talking to a doll and asking for direction, I'd probably assume the worst too.
Yeah.
Oh, the cells.
Scribbled in Georgian.
Can we get a translator down here, please? Anyone?
That would be ideal.
I mean, I'm not American or English or anything else.
Something's sticking out.
An Orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps.
Oh, this was
The
all
medical
the,
evaluations.
yeah, the people.
We found some sickening stuff in there.
Awful stuff in there.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
Have we figured that out by now?
Yeah.
We've picked up 3 bottles.
Okay, let's go over here.
Ooh,
Oh no, my jacket.
Your jacket's all messed up. It is a part of you now.
Discoloration, strong chlorine.
This stretcher was disinfected frequently.
Can you tell me why, Sherlock? Oh.
Okay, let's get out of here.
These are the same crates we found in London. I should take a closer look.
Yes, you should.
Take a closer look.
Just get right in there. Get on your hands and knees in there.
A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident. Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out.
Took me forever to understand what that meant.
Oh, it meant.
What happened in this box?
Oh. You didn't get it right away?
No.
Oh, no. I got it right away. It's like horrifying. Remind me of Ryan Reynolds' Buried movie. Was it Ryan Reynolds? I think it was. It's called Buried.
I thought it was just an accident. I didn't understand.
They claimed it was an accident.
Yeah. They didn't have to claim anything because nobody knew.
This is the same design as the one from London. I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water. Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell.
Oh, it's so awful.
The kidnappers even provided airflow.
That's nice of them.
Generous. This
How
trip was
kind.
At least they got
prolonged,
air holes.
perilous.
Bust that door down. Give it a good kick.
The doors
Dean
will be
Winchester
open
in.
for deliveries. The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. That's quite a
Trapped in a
distance to
box
travel.
from America to here.
To the Alps, yes. Oh. Definitely this. This one?
Yeah, because that guy I think was dead.
Yeah. This one?
I think the next one. He's like, yeah,
Oh,
the beat down.
right, yes. I didn't see
The
that.
carriages were backed through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not everyone survived the journey. The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. All the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
Okay, where's Hell's Door? We should also probably
Get a gun.
find Dr. Watson.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, not where I was going with that, but you know.
I thought maybe you just wanted to protect ourselves.
Is this Hell's Door? Apparently not.
No, that's Hell's Stretcher. Can you pin the evidence?
This is the only one I can pin. Somewhere near
Near
the rear entrance.
Okay.
That was weird that we said that at the same time.
So you're going to go in the back door.
Go in the back door.
Remember, take your time. You can't just run through the back door.
Oh,
That looks secrety.
that looks secrety. Yeah.
That's secrety. All those scratches on the floor.
Scratches. Something has
Ooh,
been
look at
moved
that.
through here. This seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
Poke it.
How to get through Hell's Door? I think maybe Curtis testimony. Maybe the patient hates the guards. And Watson's successful infiltration?
And
Watson's successful infiltration, okay. So close. My brain does not know how these work. I just have to keep choosing them and hope that I'm doing the right thing. Okay, so I need to find... Gerda could know more. Let's go talk to Gerda. Where am I and where do I go? This is a nightmare. Hey, Gerda.
I
Make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I agree.
I found Hell's Door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please, I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi.
Just me
We
then.
will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
Okay, well,
That told us nothing.
we have to
So-
fix Heidi. Okay.
Well, I guess that
let's,
guard that you drugged, you better go rip off his arms and legs and give them to Gerda for Heidi.
Oh,
That was scary.
that was real scary.
2 buttons, thread, glue, and nails.
Okay. Ah. Here we go.
Yank it.
Take thread.
Roll
Take
buttons.
the buttons. So now I just need glue and nails.
There's gotta be some glue in the next room.
Yeah, there's gotta be glue somewhere, right?
Oh,
Oh, no, it's a lamp.
damn it. I love lamp.
That is an old reference. Also, I've never seen that movie.
I have failed you.
Oh, perfect.
Take everything.
Nice.
Man, you're just making fast friends with Heidi and Gerda.
Heidi and Gerda are great. They're a real fun time.
I mean, that's one opinion, and obviously you're welcome to it. I'm not sure I would stick with that.
Go
But
ahead, tell Gerda she's the opposite. I dare you.
I would tell her she is definitely something else.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
You just gave her a needle and thread and...
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right.
Oh, jeez.
okay.
Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes, I...
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
What the?
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
It was cute, then it was dark, then it was demonic.
I have so many questions.
The hell? Sherlock, are you still on something?
Look, Gerda, the man is insane. The professor would treat him like she treated us.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
This feels like a consequence.
You have to, like, put them in a specific order, and I do not have the patience, so we're gonna Google the order.
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
Yeah, you have to go to the other side and cut open the skin sack.
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again.
Oh boy. Boy.
Oh boy.
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood in bits.
You could, but then you would
Damn!
live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
But you said
And now I say tell him!
the professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when new people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
Oh, good.
Can I transition my voice to sound like a demon like that too, please? Got some real fun with that.
She must have a key in her office. Yeah, that's one we were missing for sure.
Woo!
Watson must be in the guest room that is beside Gygax's office. Perhaps he could acquire the key and use the kitchen dumbware to deliver it down to the storage room. What are you going to do? Message him? Hello?
Pulls out a thin piece of wire.
You can respond in 25 words or less. Oh, how to get... Okay. Oh. Good. Patient hates the guards.
A working dumbwaiter. I was wrong.
Okay, blocked path upstairs.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Makes
Yes.
sense. The patient who claims to be Napoleon Bonaparte is going to be asked for help.
Perfect. That's
Set him
exactly
loose.
what I thought. Hey, Napoleon.
Ooh, okay. The cross looks like I'm thinking 2 3 1 2 no 2 3 1 3 2 4
3 1 2 1
2
2
3 1 3 2 4.
Okay, you got it.
Yep. 2 3 1 3 2 4. Here's my genius at work. Yeah.
Well done. You were instrument in these.
Here I'm trying to be on YouTube. I should be able to break into things.
You cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you wanted to do here. Yes.
At last, you came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
I am coming, Josephine.
Set loose the dogs.
Nice.
So proud of myself.
Psst. Watson. Over here.
Holmes, what are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
What is happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
It's quite simple. I created a
Demon
distraction
dolls.
so that I could tell you something
That's what's
important,
happening.
and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Watson, get
Yes,
your head in the
Watson.
game.
You are unfailingly dependable.
I mean, sure. Thanks.
I think.
Dr.
Maybe.
Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves...
No.
I fled.
No.
Commotion.
It is nothing.
No, what he said.
To escape, he will not get far. Now, if you
No,
would like
what
to
he
follow me.
said. Doesn't even start with the proper letter.
Starts with the proper.
The only
sound.
reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
Desk. Oh, we got a gun. Whoa, we're gonna point it right at ourselves. Okay, great.
Oh, great.
Perhaps I should take this.
Watson's had a really hard day, apparently.
We're taking the gun.
I mean, I did mention getting a gun earlier, so.
Did a child
Heidi.
make these?
Nope. Not a child.
What was
It's
that?
so hot in here.
Just fans himself.
Where's the AC?
Out in the
Oh,
water,
wrong
someone
timeline.
must have washed their hands here recently.
Oh,
What have we
Oh,
got
that's
ourselves
great.
into?
and we just left it here?
Yeah, looks like that's everything for here.
Good thing he didn't just assume it was fruit punch and take a drink of it.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
Gonna be honest.
Gonna be honest. All of these are honest, technically.
True.
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker.
Uh-oh.
But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave.
You know that's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
Weary of me already, Doctor?
How rude of me. I was absorbing your wise words, Professor, and must have got distracted.
Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you want to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Oh, no.
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened.
Oh boy.
Kuntz,
Or traumatized.
take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Poor guy.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come
Didn't ask
first.
you to insult him.
Yeah, what an unfortunate name.
Yeah, I almost couldn't believe it.
Okay. How to lure Gygax out of her office. Professor Gygax's testimony. And... Like Edelweiss
Ooh, got
secrets.
one.
Oh, good. I must be missing one.
Yeah.
Okay, mine is...
Get a Blue.
Blue. A note from Professor Becker.
Why does guy got caribou wolf?
Oh, wolf photograph. Okay. Hey.
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
Alright, I'm supposed to go look at the courtyard.
Oh,
That's the wrong way.
maybe you'll find Ashley there.
Maybe.
Head still attached.
Kitchen. Okay, what's in the kitchen? I can't talk to this lady, I guess.
I think she was humming the Pep birthday song. Or Twinkle Twinkle.
No, it was, it's Baba Black Sheep. You know, Baba
Looks dusty
Black
but functional.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs.
I don't want to guard block B tonight.
I want them to fly.
Miss?
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
Patient room 2. Oh. Hey.
Struggling to remember something.
Oh, this is just the patient's
Patient's poetry. Oh, beautiful alpine flower, whose heart I do miss so. You called to me, well, I don't see how could I let you let go. The storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. With no captain, I misreason. What did they truly find? Cold and dark with grimy walls, roughly held like animals, trapped yet free, why do I fall? Something squirms on the tip of the tongue. What can it be? What did I forget? That's not something you want to say.
It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think.
A visitor from space. Glowing meteor lands in Arkham. Did Batman recover it?
Okay.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
No. Could really use that guidance right now. I guess guidance.
I rolled a 0.
You still get at least a 1.
Not if I have a -1.
Go open that lockbox.
Where is this? Where did I find this?
Just didn't go far enough.
I just didn't go far enough.
Gygax's patient's report. As more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient, Wolf, will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the Institute. This patient's mental state requires a constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing, but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. January 1880. The patient's writing now mentions old names, clear signs of partial memory recovery. Unacceptable result. A second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. February 1880. Surgery went well. The patient's memory does not persist for longer than a couple of minutes, although an obsession with writing lingers. Danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed.
Oh, he saw something.
Yeah.
What do you think, lobotomies?
Yeah, I think so.
Ugh.
Good lord, that's a lot of records.
John's like, nope. Too long, didn't read.
Oh dear, this evil villain organization takes records. Keeps things neat.
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these.
Hey.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor.
I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right. You don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
Oh, jeez. Is that good?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
All right, we're gonna give it a shot.
Ooh, you're gonna go for the lips first. Oh, maybe not quite.
One side is paralyzed.
Oh.
Precise surgical incisions, 2 deep scars. Severe chemical burns. Faded. This is Professor Becker!
Was.
Possible abuse of medicine. Ill due to treatment itself.
Yeah.
Has to be white, right? Adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of his head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Paralysis, blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to the overuse of medication. Appears that his illness is a direct result of treatment he has received here at the
Absolutely it is.
What did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Professor Becker. Portrait character, because we know that it's Professor Gygax. Professor...
Woo! It's another one down.
Wolf was actually Professor Becker, the previous director of the Black Edelweiss. Edelweiss?
Edelweiss.
He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retains the ability to write. Very important patient. Patient's poetry, maybe? Nice. Use Becker to distract Gygax. If Becker can still write, perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with a letter.
A strongly worded letter. Hey. Hit the space bar a couple times.
Yeah.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Hello, John.
Heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
John's a masochist.
Yes. Do I give the note to him?
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
It's a fancy letter
Close,
opener.
but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Break in. Oh, never mind. It is open. Letter from New Orleans Bank. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gems have now been sold to Louisiana jewelers, who made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimates of the stone's value. The final sale price agreed upon for the 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Francs.
It's Swedish, so probably.
Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of this sum transferred to your solicitor as per usual. As always, our direction is assured, and we look forward to continued business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Geoffrey Scott, representative of the E.W. Gray Banking House, New Orleans, USA, January 9th, 1882.
All right.
Cool. It has been 3 months since I took over for the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approve of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter. The hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personal shortage. At last my work can flourish, without the impairment of his lesser mind. The first payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risks, but the possibilities are endless if he is true to his word. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's a butt plug.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Okay. Oh, hurry, John. Let's go to the kitchen. I could have sworn I saw her standing right there.
Nope.
That was real spooky. It's like seeing a ghost, but not seeing a ghost.
Oh, dang.
It's this way. Oh.
Poor tooth.
Oh,
The tooth
no.
of an adult
that's-
male, likely lost in a beating. Only a
We need a
couple of
broken
days
tooth for
old.
Curse the sea rats. Take it.
Oh, right. That's the thing. Right. No, I'm not going to take He almost had me.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
Oh.
Dang.
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps. A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it.
Looks like that's it in here. Oh my gosh, these are the people.
Yep.
Oh!
That's nothing to worry about.
I'm sure it's fine.
Don't put your finger near it. Notebook of Professor Gygax. The new method at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10. The failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the phonetics system can be declared an undeniable success. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently, despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation and deprivation resulted in a strengthening of their disobedience.
Wow.
Negotiation only ignited anger, and even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seemed all that was left was an innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of the others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. I will see to it that they are sent to the well.
Sent to the well.
Apparently that's a new
Looks
phrase.
as if it's been recently
I learned
used.
that recently.
Oh, really?
If you're being taken to the well, means you're going to be dead.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Great, now we just get to listen to that.
Brains. A handwritten letter. Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state throughout the emitted light waves of collide lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of Chosen. Make room for them as you have done before. So the dude we're looking for is here somewhere.
I hate it. I hate everything about it. It's done, thank goodness.
The telegram from New Orleans. The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of chosen ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us.
Do not fail us.
A ball.
So, we found people coming from New Orleans.
Oh, key.
Oh, key. So we've had people coming from New Orleans, and we've had gems from New Orleans.
New Orleans, what are you doing down there, man? What kind of stuff you getting into?
Yeah, and they were talking about their benefactor being mutual in New Orleans or somewhere else. Are those real birds? Oh, they are real birds.
A very
a very professional brain dissection.
That's great. That's great. Oh,
Dynamo
good.
machine provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair.
No,
dare you try it?
I am good, thanks.
Electricity can be good for your body.
No,
Full grain leather straps, impossible to escape.
Cool.
Oh, it's awful. What are we trying to figure out down here? Nothing. We've got nothing yet. Ooh, yeah, I will be back. That looks like where I'm supposed to go. Let's go make sure that everything else is looked through. Oh, this is the well.
Yeah.
Oh, the smell.
Wow, if it's bothering you, Sherlock, I don't even want to know.
Dear God, is that body parts? Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Utterly inhuman.
Just kisses. Did you see that? Well,
Yeah.
shucks. That was really funny. Sherlock swinging his legs like a child. This is like an elevator. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Oh.
Cutscene.
Get out of my head!
Your mind festers, devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembles.
No.
No, thank you.
Surrender your soul and become a servant of...
Oh boy.
Please! No more!
Here we
Stop
go.
it!
Great. We're
Watson!
discussing it.
John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal.
Is he gonna eat you?
Did I fail by coming into this room? This seems...
Awaken!
Don't want to skip that.
Awaken and...
You better start taking some of those drugs now to adapt yourself.
Sherlock, you good?
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
We still don't have that last one. Okay, well, we're gonna leave then. Goodbye. Oh.
And a gurney.
How ingenious.
Oh no.
Watson?
Holmes, what are you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
Sure, why not?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
Yeah.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered. On my word.
What?
It's Kunz.
She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Wow. Did not see that coming.
Did not see that. Oh no, it's Heidi!
Heidi, how did she...
Credited it.
It end up here?
Maybe?
Or it's a frame job. Ooh.
Pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
Well, you know...
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat. The patients here wear the same robes.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But
Somebody
first, we
escaped.
need to determine where our case goes next.
Oh boy, okay. New Orleans. Telegram from New Orleans. Maybe Gygax's diary? But did that say New Orleans too? Handwritten letter. Can't remember what else said New Orleans. There we go.
Yeah.
New Orleans! Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. It appears that the kidnappers have enlisted service of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
Feel like he's been there for spring break. Watson was a bit of a crazy man.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered, let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what
Have you seen me
dangers
pick a
lurk in
lock?
the darkness.
Nonsense.
He'll just call
We
you
draw
in to
nearer
take over.
New Orleans every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
It's really sad.
Parcheesi? No?
New Orleans. The Outsiders.
I want to try all the food in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fish or seafood.
Mm-hmm.
But all of it.
Ah,
otherwise.
Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World eat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
Some of us
You
think
wish.
better after rest.
Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.
He's part of it.